So I just did some drill. I did Polo G, Pop Smoke, RIP Pop Smoke, and 5 Year Foreign, and I actually really liked it. I really liked it a lot. I'm going to be reacting to Bloody Canvas now, featuring obviously with Polo G. I've reacted to 4 other ones altogether. I've reacted to 4 Polo G songs from his album so far. This is my 5th one. I'm really trying to get through as much as I can, but like obviously it's a lot to work with, but let's just get into it. Bloody Canvas. Yeah, this is going to be very melodic. This is going to be like a typical Polo G's melodic style. You can tell already with the acoustic guitar, the background vocals. A lot of reverb.
Let me tell you about a young nigga, he was only 14. Don't fuck with niggas, he stay social distance like he quarantined. Went from NBA to...
Let me tell you about a 14-year-old. Let me tell you about this young boy. He was only 14. He used to be stuck with social distancing like he was in quarantine. Is he talking about himself? Is he talking about himself when he first came up? Is this song about him? Let me tell you about a young boy. He was 14. He is stuck social distancing like he was in quarantine. He's stuck keeping to himself, staying with himself, not trusting anyone else. Almost like he was quarantined, social distancing. Very clever wordplay.
He's only 14. Don't fuck with niggas, he stay social distance like he quarantined. Went from NBA to touring dreams, and a street legend in between. Desperate prayers made him hit his knees. He was born Cabrini era back in '99 on Chicago North Side, where the news reporting live.
Yeah, it is. He's talking about himself. He literally just said there when he was born, where he was born. All of it. Oh my god. Okay, I feel like this might be my favourite one in terms of meaning. I already feel like it.
He was born Cabrini era back in '99 on Chicago North Side, where the news reporting live. He can't help but rep his hood, damn near born on his block. And his parents had him young, they ain't really have a lot. Seen his daddy game banging, one day he might take his spot. 5 years old and he taught him how to aim a Glock. Use that bitch to protect your family, that's what he told him.
I've got goosebumps. I've got literal goosebumps. Like, you don't realise how hard someone's life is until they actually speak about it. And I think music's a really good way of portraying that. He says there, I was born young. My parents were young when they had me. They almost wanted me to be like my dad. The dad said there, I taught him how to, my dad taught me how to shoot a gun from the age of 9 or something like that.
Then he taught him how to aim a Glock. Use that bitch to protect your family, that's...
And then he says, use that to protect your family. That's what he told me. My dad taught me how to shoot a gun. This is what his childhood was, because not everyone's childhood's like that. Not everyone had to know how to shoot a gun from such a young age, because they had to protect their family, and their parents were the ones showing them. So it is really upsetting when you actually hear about other people's lives and how different people's lives are, how people have had to grow up a lot harder and had to mature a lot quicker than others.
5 years old and he taught him how to aim a Glock.
5 years.
Use that bitch to protect your family, that's what he told him. Empty clip, he grabbed a gun and practice what he showed him. And his family hood famous, pop out, everybody know him. And his people tough on him, so he won't let nobody harm him. Uncle's telling street stories, shit intriguing like a plan. Shit like he put it to their neck if anybody on him. All through his childhood, he was bad but innocent. Playing basketball with his homies, running scrimmages. This who he cracked jokes, made a bond and got suspended with. And when they saw the ops, they fist fought to settle differences. Till one day the ops, they got tired of getting beat up. They big homies gave them guns like man going like they street up.
I can't. I actually like, it upsets me. It upsets me hearing about it. The way, the tone of the voice, almost pain in his voice. The beat, mixed in with the beat, is a bit painful. Speaking in the third person narrative really just like hits you a lot more than him saying I did this, then I got taught this. Hits him because it's more of a narrative, it's more of a story. It's really getting you intrigued into it, and it's really upsetting. which is the more like hard thing. He's basically saying that he was a good kid. He got taught a lot, but he enjoyed just playing basketball with his friends. And then he started talking about the ops now though, until the ops got sick of getting beat up.
One day the ops, they got tired of getting beat up. They big homies gave them guns like man going like they street up. They putting hoodies on, all black, low need up. Adrenaline pumping, now they can't wait until they see us. Normal day on the block, it was fun and all smiles. But his best friend Jacob wandered off from the crowd. Took a walk to the store, headphones banging loud. Then his ops bit the corner, he ain't see him come around. When he looked,
I actually can't, like, I just knew it was coming. I think it was it could be a movie. It could actually be a movie, the things that he's speaking about. He says there, we were playing basketball until the ops got sick of losing, and then they put on they got their guns, they put on their hoodies, and for us it was just a normal day. We were just playing outside until my friend Jacob decided that he wanted to split up from the crowd. I guess he was walking home, something. He puts his headphones on, music blasting, and I already know what's gonna happen. Okay, stick through it.
To the stove, headphones banging loud. Then his ops bit the corner, he ain't see him come around. When he looked up at the car, that's when them shots went down. Blood oozing with his back on the ground. Vision blurry, heartbeat slowing down. Blood coming out his mouth, feel like he's starting to drown. Tires screeching, last thing he heard was that sound. Jacob just got shot, that's what a lady screamed. Now
I can't. The detail in the music, the blood coming out of his mouth, the tires screeching being the last thing that I heard. I can't even speak watching this one. I think I'm just in shock from the whole thing. He says there, Jacob just being shot was what the woman screamed. Imagine hearing that. Imagine you just playing basketball with your friends and all of a sudden your best mate's being shot because some people couldn't take a loss.
Tires screeching, last thing he heard was that sound. Jacob just got shot, that's what a lady screamed. Now everybody out of breath, running to the scene. Seeing Jacob on the floor, that was some shit they couldn't believe. His eyes rolling back, his auntie trying to tell him breathe.
His eyes rolling back, someone telling him to breathe, the police sirens in the background, the how quick Polo G's speaking, the everything about this song makes you really on the edge of your seat, because right now I'm thinking, what's happening next, I feel like I'm there. The description he uses, everything, and right here is the definition of an extremely talented artist. Someone that can tell the story and make you feel like you're in it because of the description they use, the way they use it, what they're saying. Even the production, the sirens, the gunshot in the background, the tires screeching, all of it. Wow.
Jacob on the floor, that was some shit they couldn't believe. His eyes rolling back, his auntie trying to tell him breathe. Died so the paramedics came, she crying, baby please. Ain't even get to graduate cause he was only 17. Shorty cried all night wishing that
17. He didn't even get to graduate. He was only 17 and his life's been taken away from him that easy. And the thing is, we don't realise what we take for granted until you really hear stories that are nothing like your childhood.
Crying, baby please. Ain't even get to graduate cause he was only 17. Shorty cried all night wishing that shit was just a dream. Till that pain turned into anger, time to make a nigga bleed. Fuck man, this nigga just took my best friend.
Yeah.
I can't go for that shit. It got me fucked up. And by the way, his name was Terrence, but they called him Sid. Dark skin, he wore a mean mug with some long dreads. So he good at hawking niggas down, he got long legs. Now he'll go and kill anybody that he won't dead. They heard he caught his first body and that word spread.
So now he's talking about this, one of like the main people, I guess, in his area. I forgot what his name was, but he's like described him, what he looked like. He said no, anybody that he wants dead, they will be dead. So he seems like a big timer basically. The way Polo G seemed so angry about it, he said I can't deal with this, and you heard the gun clock in the background. So is it just a vicious cycle? Is that what it is? Someone shooting another, then the cycle going round again.
Kill anybody that he won't dead. They heard he caught his first body and that word spread. And he know how quick karma come around, but he wasn't scared. Sacrifice his soul in them streets like Illuminati. Not selling drugs and shooting niggas, them his only hobby. Drilling now, he the one to call and go and catch a Honda loan. The nigga who killed his dog, you on his second body. A light skinned heavy set nigga named Rodney. Say he be out west off the Zans, moving real sloppy. Yo, what's the word?
Man, you won't believe I found out the nigga who killed Jacob. It was the little nigga Rodney. He be hanging out up at the gas station on Pulaski trying to make make some money, nigga.
So it was someone called Rodney, the guy that lives really sloppy, all about the Zans. Wow, the production on this is magnificent. Magnificent. The phone calls, you hear the buzzing, and then you hear Polo G, like from me it's this ear, Polo G speaking, man, you won't believe who killed Jacob.
Who's the little nigga Rodney? He be hanging out up at the gas station on Pulaski trying to make some money, nigga. Always how this man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah? Bet. Say no more.
The gunshot, the gun cocking.
Sam pulled up to the low, lights off, it's like 1 o'clock. Gripping on the silver Smith and Wesson with like 30 shots. He ain't gotta put one in the head, it's already cocked. Rodney got his back turned, he trying to sell his last rock. Sam hopped out the car, he ready to erase. Rodney heard him coming, he gon' run before he let him take. It's like a demon in him, cause his eyes red while he chase. Rodney having some regrets, now he just hoping God save him.
I feel like I'm there. This right here, Bloody Canvas, makes me feel exactly like NF Story did. Exactly the same. And the amazing thing about this has not got a music video. This doesn't have a music video. NF Story had a music video and you felt like you was in there, but this is unbelievable. Because I feel like I'm there. I feel like right now I'm at that gas station where Rodney's selling his last thing with his back turned and these people behind him. I can see it all in my head, and the talent of him being so descriptive and making me feel like that is astonishing. But what is the ending?
Then them cause his eyes red while he chased. Rodney having some regrets, now he just hoping God save him. Shots to the leg, hollow tips ate him. Fell to the ground like his shoes, he ain't laced. Said walked up, stood over him like pussy, this for Jacob. Gave him 4 shots to the stomach, then he faced. Said running to his car, Rodney bleeding on the pavement. He had untied his hoodie and they seen that on surveillance. Trying to match him to the footage, the police investigating. Plus they had his picture on the wall at the station. A week later they had came and grabbed him from his mama house. Couldn't afford a lawyer in the county fighting drama now.
See, this is what I mean about it being a cycle. This is what I mean about poverty. It's literally the same as The Hate You Give, that movie, where they said that it's all just hating the youth, target against hating them to make them be the way that they are. This here, the people shot their best friend. They were getting revenge. They were getting justice because clearly Rodney's just walking away free. They get justice and they're the ones that get targeted. They're the ones that get sent to jail with a long sentence.
Week later they had came and grabbed him from his mama house. Couldn't afford a lawyer in the county fighting drama now. Said fucking taking it to trial, he ain't copping out. Judge gave him 49 years, now that's a lot to count.
Now prosecutors were asking for the judge to lock him up for up to 25 years. The judge gave him 28. Smith had the last word. Again, he was sentenced to 28 years in prison. He has 30 days, Kelly, to appeal that sentence. Back to you.
No, it was real.
Do you know?
That was real. That was real. Were those real news reports? Because that whole story was real. If those were, I think I've said real so many times in that, but like, I'm absolutely shaken about that. It almost feels, I don't know. It seems so legit that his description was too intense for it to not be real. And the news reports at the end, but then maybe it was just for the video, for the music. If you guys know about any of this, let me know in the comments below, because I can't believe this song. I'm gonna have to say this is the best on the album so far. I'm gonna have to say that this is the best. You might not believe me, you might not think that the same as me, but something that can blow me away like this is gonna be the best song on the album for me. But that's it for today's reaction, guys. If you liked it, please whack that thumbs up button. Check out the other 4 videos I've done from Polo G's album, and I'll hopefully try keeping them coming. Bye.